Hello, this lesson will teach you how to apply rubber base to strengthen and align the nail. We will first practice on paper and plastic tips. To make sure we do not get flooding into the skin when applying rubber base, we must leave a gap of 0.5mm from the cuticle and side folds. When applying the first layer, our brush should not hold a lot of product. Place the brush on the nail flat, not at an angle of 45 degrees, and begin to slowly drag it towards the free edge. For you to remember, the thicker the base, the slower your motion should be. Make sure the sides of the nails have been covered with product. Do not dry this layer in the lamp. For the second layer, pick up more product on your brush, more than the first time. Ensure that only one side of the brush holds the drop of product. Place this drop where you plan to have your apex. Jump to deposit the product and without pressing on the brush, drag the product to the right and then back to the centre, to the left and then back to the centre, and then down towards the free edge. Now, you can either use the same brush from the bottle or a fine liner. I will be using a fine liner. Drag the edge of the drop to the side folds. Avoid removing the volume from the centre of the drop. If you can see that the product has not been evenly settled, you can use up and down motions to even it out. This motion will help evenly distribute the product. When everything has been done correct, you should raise the finger to a round lamp and check the light reflection, making sure it is an unbroken oval. If the reflection is broken and not aesthetically pleasing, use the same thin brush to even the product in the motions we showed before, up and down. An error that may happen is you were working too slow and allowed the product to drip to the sides. If this happens, you must use the same thin brush to bring the product back to the centre. You may also have the opposite problem, that there is not enough product at the sides. Well, then you must drag the product towards them. Now a small recap. This will be your homework. You can either do this as I am on paper or on a plastic tip. Now we are going to work on plastic tips. This gives you a more realistic approach because you can twist the finger as you would a client. Please pay attention to the tip. If you use two quick motions and not slow ones like we discussed, you will leave streaks and gaps in the product, meaning the whole nail won't be covered. Another error that may happen is that you don't put enough product on the nail. This is easily fixed. All you need to do is get more product onto the brush and apply the drop in the same area as the first one. Before sending into the lamp, you must turn the finger over and allow gravity to spread the product. We work finger by finger. Your drying time will depend on how fast you work on the finger on the other hand. This is approximately 10 to 15 seconds. The final curing should be for all fingers, which is 2 minutes. Please note, to perform neat colour application, you need to remove the tacky layer from the rubber base afterwards. This will help you control the colour. Now we'll have a demonstration on a live model. However, for your convenience, we've applied a white colour underneath, so you can clearly see the base application in process. And at the same time, see the volume in each area of the nail. Also, pay close attention to how I'm holding the client and stabilising my own hand. Here I am doing a slightly different technique of applying rubber base. It's called the side-to-side technique. It's almost like you're putting a blanket over the nail. Practice both techniques I have shown you today and decide which one is more comfortable and convenient for you to use. Do not forget to turn the nail over to let gravity place the apex in the necessary area before drying in the lamp. This also helps us create a wonderful C-curve of the longitudinal arch.